Happy Friday, class! So today we are going to finish our claims, evidence, and reasoning lesson. Now another way to say claims, evidence, and reasoning is to simply say CER. So let's start by stamping that objective. By the end of the lesson, I will use data to make a judgment about the best glue to use given a set of properties by using CER. Now, what that really means, friends, is we're all going to become Lego Tower engineers. Okay, so as Lego Tower engineers, you're going to have to figure out the best glue to keep those pieces together. And in order to do this, you're going to have to explain your thinking using CER. So let's go ahead and read the scenario. It is important that when we select a material for a specific purpose, that we understand how the properties of the materials fit the intended purpose. Now, imagine that you designed and built an amazing Lego tower and want to keep it forever. You decided to use glue to stick the pieces together. You have two types of glue at home that you could use for your project. Remember, the properties of the glue you choose must be the best for the job. The glue must be sticky. The glue must be a color that won't block the Lego colors. It must be clear. So I'm going to repeat that one more time because I think that's really important, so make sure you're listening. The glue must be sticky. The glue must be a color that won't block the Lego colors. It must be clear. Use the table or data below to decide which glue has the right properties for the project. So let's take a look at glue A. Color is clear. Is it sticky? No. Glue B. Color, white. Is it sticky? Yes. Now you're going to go ahead and read it one more time, or you can rewind this video and hear me read it again. Now the first thing you need to do is you need to make a claim. CER, the letter C stands for claim. So we have to make a claim, which simply means we have to answer the question. Which glue is best for the Lego tower? Is it glue A? Is it glue B? Or is it a different glue because these choices don't meet my design goal? So you're going to think in your head. If you want to pause the video here to reread the scenario and the data or information in the table, you may do so now. Now, step 2. Once you figure out your answer, explain why you chose your answer for part A. What evidence supports your choice? Write an explanation with evidence that supports the claim you chose. So if you chose letter A, write A. If you chose letter B, write B. If you chose letter C, write C. Now you have to find evidence from the scenario or the information in the table. Once you find information in the table or from the scenario, you can give me your evidence here. You're going to write your evidence. After you write your evidence, you're going to answer the question, how does my evidence support my answer? Once you do that, you are done with the assignment. Now you must include 4 to 5 complete sentences, and I am pushing you to write 4 to 5 complete sentences so that I know that you at least have a sentence for evidence and 2 to 3 sentences for how your evidence supports your answer. If you do not have 4 to 5 sentences and you only have 1 sentence, I already know that you did not use CER, and I will return the assignment to you and have you rewrite your answer again. Now, you may use the word bank to help you. You might need to use words such as sticky, materials, properties, glue, engineer, substance, data, toxic, and color. So if you want to use the words in the word bank, you may do so. And you can also use the checklist. Now, in your head, if you wrote a letter, I chose letter A, I chose letter B, I chose letter C. If you wrote any of those sentences, in your head, you can put a check next to claim. You completed that first step. If you provided evidence using the scenario and the data in the table, then in your head you can check off evidence because you made sure you provided evidence. And then if you answered that question, how does my evidence support my answer? If you did that, in your head, you can check off explanation and reasoning. All right, so once you make sure that you have a claim and that you provided evidence and you provided reasoning by showing how your evidence supports your answer, you may turn in your assignment. If you need extra assistance, I put in the video that I posted on Monday to remind you what CER is. So if you need a review or a quick refresher, you may watch that video before you do this assignment. And I also provided an example of a written CER. I answered the question, which of the items below does not use sound energy? I put my claim in red, my evidence in blue, and my reasoning in green. So if you want to read over my answer using CER, you may do so before you complete this activity right here. If you have any questions, please reach out to your math or science teacher. Good luck, scientists.